My name is Marina. I'm from Russia and I'm Agile sales expert.
And I'm Chris Morrison. I'm here from the North Carolina, United States, and I'm an early market entry expert.
And we have one question. Why nobody care about their sales? Why all people care about Agile, but in IT, in software, whatever, but not in sales?
I know, I see the same thing. It's mind-boggling to me. It's like this, it's missing. And not only is Agile needed in sales, but for it to be effective in the development side of the house, it's got to keep continuing in the sales, because if we're bringing innovation to market, let's bring the innovation to the sales team and actually take great products and deliver them to great customers.
Yes, and business agility, it's about customers, it's about satisfaction of our customers, it's about value for our customers, for our clients, but the main person who communicate with customers is salesperson, and our salesperson in whole the world don't know about Agile, about Agile values, about Agile principles, about another way of thinking, another way of mindset, and I think it's very bad.
So
sorry.
Let me ask you a question,
Yep.
Maria. So you deal with existing sales teams with existing products, and you're bringing Agile to them. Where are they now? What kind of, they're stuck. Can you tell me a little bit what you see there?
I have a lot of Agile sales teams, more than 100, and some of them use Scrum. Some of them use Sway, its new framework for Agile in sales. It doesn't matter which tool they use, but they some of them change their mindset and they start care about customers and take feedback, and they change all their process. Some of them just increase in numbers, but they still don't have Agile mindset. They still try to push clients, but using, for example, stickers or Scrum. And it should take time. For example, about 6 months we need to change one sales team. It's really difficult because classic sales, it's people who usually work separately.
Yes.
This is my money, this is my area, this is my clients, and I don't care about another salespeople. And I have just goal, and this is goal money, and I push clients. This is classic sales. But now, suddenly, our clients changed, the world changed, and our sales need to collaborate with marketing, they need to collaborate with IT, they need to communicate with customers and asking, hi, how do you love our product? How do you love our service? Are you happy? And this is another way. That's why it's just beginning.
Yeah.
And two ways. For example, when we have big sales department and we apply, for example, Scrum, Kanban, Sway, whatever. Or another way, when we create cross-functional team, when we invite marketing, when we invite IT people in the same team. This is the best thing, and this is our future.
I get what you're doing and the changes making. What kind of impact have you seen?
When salespeople work just for money and don't care about customers and don't collaborate with another departments, and they have some conflicts with another departments, and they don't really care about product and about service. And Agile sales, they do everything for happiness our customer. They always take feedback. They always ask you, are you happy with us? What should we improve? And Agile sales people, they always improve themselves, because usually they have 1 week sprints, and every sprint, every week they have retrospective when they analyzed how was the previous week. Because in classic sales, we haven't specially meeting for as a retrospective where we could speak about our mistakes, about our feelings, but we salespeople, they're very passionate. They love to speak, and they need some time to communicate and tell about their feelings. Work in the team, they're very happy. They help to each other. They have passion. They involve. They take responsibility. It's another way. That's why they triple their sales targets.
In what period of time?
During 6 months.
6 months.
6 months they triple. Yes, triple.
Wow.
Without extra money for extra budget for marketing, for example, for something like that. Just because they really want, and then another thing, because they really help to each other, and they start communicate with marketing, and they together they have powerful.
And so instead of this with
Yes,
marketing,
yes,
they start
yes,
doing.
because in whole the world, in different countries, we have the same
And
problem.
it's the same
Yeah,
problem everywhere. Same
sales,
thing here in the U.S.
Sales hate marketing, marketing hate sales,
Right.
but they have one goal.
You couldn't tell by the way they act, right?
Yes, but sometimes it's like competitors.
Yes.
And Agile helps them collaborate, and the best thing that they work in the same team, or if they have different teams, they have retrospective where they work together.
Right. So this is interesting from my perspective, and you and I've talked about this a little bit. But so you work with teams that are experienced teams working with established products. I work in a little different part of the market. I work with teams that are bringing new products to market, particularly disruptive, innovative, and I see the same things. A little bit different, but similar things. One is, all sales organizations are driven by revenue.
Yep.
And one of the things that's kind of tragic at the stage that I work with companies, when you're bringing innovation to market, one advantage your team have is they know what works selling. They know the price points, they know their target customers, they know sales cycles. When we're bringing innovation to market, we don't know that. But they do the same thing. The teams I see are typically doing what I call conventional sales. You're referring to as classic sales. And when they're driving, the thing about revenue, when it becomes the goal at that stage, it actually prevents the learning they need to go through to get to the repeatable process. So in my case, not only does it slow things down, it actually leads to a lot of failure. And same thing when you bring agile methodologies. So when you bring learning iterative, instead of execution pushing to clients, listening to clients, iterative learning, sharing that across the team so you can test to see what your learning is working, not just as a sales rep in one part of the country, it's working with. That's how they learn quickly, and that's how they can get it to the stage where you do get repeatable, where you can get that growth. So I see the same thing in my market, and one of the things that surprises me, and I know, and I know you're seeing this as well, is that the sales teams are so stuck with the old way of doing it. It doesn't even occur to them to try something different. It's frustrating from my perspective, getting started with them. But once you do, it makes a huge difference and an impact. So I think it's interesting that what you're doing and what I'm doing, we're seeing very little different nuances, but we're seeing the same behavior and the same types of impact.